मैं तो बोल ही नहीं रहा
भाई बेचारा वो बेचारा
बेचारा वो भाई
बेचारा वो
catching strays, yep.
ब्रो इसको कंफ्यूज राइट नाउ
Varun okay, that's good. Yep.
मैं
वरुण तुझे वो मिला था
भाई तेरे से तो नहीं मिला लेकिन ठीक है
अबे वरुण का वो नहीं करता।
भाई तेरे
वो समझा नहीं यार वो समझ रहा है
लेकिन तेरा
सुन
तो
सुन 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 वो अरे सुन 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 वो समझ रहा है वो नहीं
तेरा
समझ रहा जो
कंफ्यूजन
वो है
ये समझ
Oh my god. Oh my god, I burned it. Okay, time to leave.
यार ये
Time to
वरुण के साथ
leave.
ऐसा वो हो कैसे सकता हूँ अगर ऐसा एक्ट करता हूँ उसके साथ
अरे वो हो ही नहीं सकता यार उसके
यार
साथ।
वो
तेरे साथ वो कर दूंगा अगर तू तेरा वो बोल रही है
बोल रही है।
नहीं बोल
Involved.
यार वो हो जाए यार मजा आ जाएगा वो हो जाए I'm loving this भाई
भाई मैं
the thing is we understand everything
अबे there's वो ना वो पति पत्नी और वो that's the only thing I'm getting from this conversation
वो
वो भाई
वो oh my god that is actually crazy
अरे भाई
हाँ वो I understand
yeah everyone yeah bro SPS do you get it
आई थिंक मुझे वो समझ आ गया
yeah
भाई यार क्रेजी भाई
okay I'm now gonna go study bye बट अब वो भी तो
oh
चाहिए
shit मुझे भी
वो के लिए
पढ़ना
पैसा
है
चाहिए पैसे के लिए you know
सौमिक तुझे क्या पढ़ना है फिर
अबे भाई कोऑर्डिनेट अरे हाँ मुझे वही पढ़ना है यार वो
हाँ यार वही पढ़ना है
मार दूंगा अब मैं कसम से समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बोल
और तेरा गाना अच्छा है वैसे ओए लंड का गाना अच्छा है वैसे
एग्जैक्टली
what the why is it called learned what the break
अरे he's a what said
मैं जा रहा हूँ शॉप तक why are you stop edging me to go
जीसस क्राइस्ट ब्रो
क्या Kid eat my ass I'm just kidding if it was then you're Wait, why did he kind of eat with that though? It's like I have
Why did he eat?
why do you eat
I sent accounts to the Silicon Valley image with the horses fucking and he liked it.
of course he did I don't
Nah, he just told us to send him some weird stuff he could send on the server, so I sent him that. I guess it passed. I just want to show you the village.
Oh, I'm so excited to see the village.
Oh my god, the excitement in your voice.
I can hear it I can feel it I feel it invincible
हम मुझे वो जगह दिखा रहा है।
survival life make dangerous life no sir you no can never know you make the dangerous
like,
life
80% of the things
अबे मैंने सोच के थोड़ी बोलता है
80% of the things मैं भी सोच कर नहीं सुनता।
सोच कर नहीं सुनता क्या बात
सोच कर नहीं सुनता
I don't intake it. It just comes and goes.
Guys, should I take fire aspect too? Actually, no, I need
that shit,
mentic. Yeah.
unless it's free then it's good
Curse of vanishing. This dude is selling me curse of vanishing.
हाँ भाई ले ले भाई
कुछ चूतिया है वरन मैं ले
तो जो भी गधे
I think you can break their books and change it.
a bit dumb in the head or something
Can you break their books and change?
भाई और कहाँ डम होगा यार अपने डिक पे डम होगा क्या
तो मतलब
भाई वो अपने घुटनों
प्लीज
से
ना
सोचता है भाई।
प्लीज कहीं और से दम हो जाए ना इतना है
मसल ब्रेन्स।
Comic, you are dumb from the ball.
Oh, looting 3. Should I take looting 3?
yes
The balls to balls action.
Looting 3 is good.
yes actually
And he's giving it for cheap also.
अबे this is what American shooting uses. अबे school shooting in America.
I don't want looting 3 though, too bad. Ah shit. It's gonna take a long time. Either give me unbreaking. Oh wow. So difficult. Ooh, I can just feel the difficulty level, you know. Silk touch. Who's giving me silk touch? Should I take it?
no I mean you can if you wanna mine a lot
What was
of
the
it.
boss you killed?
I could, but like
I don't whoever gives this what is it called
I'm looking for freaking
Reverse one, I
mending.
guess.
Just give me mending so I can have mending.
I don't even remember.
Luck or the C for more. There ain't no C up here. Flame. Damn it.
Fucking great. Great song. It's probably Lund, but I will learn the word.
It's probably Lund. Knockback. I got knockback. Multi shot. No. Oh my god, that didn't even give anything. Ah! Bitch, give me a book.
Abhi, why do I have to stand for fucking 15 minutes
Bane of Arthropod.
before you go?
कुछ वेट कर ले
I don't take long.
Yeah, it only takes 20 fucking years. But I have time.
Something you're funny. You're so funny.
Dude, Varun is going to become a doctor by the time you give this to me.
Okay, that was a good insult. Good insult. Yeah. I fucking bro, you had me laughing over here, man.
In
Crazy, man.
10-15 years, you'll have your laptop.
Fucking cheese is going to become a doctor.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'll get married by the time you guys fucking exchange laptops or whatever.
क्यों करने लगी हट
But you
कौन
guys know
करने
what I
लगे?
really like. Huh? Kौन?
Huh?
नहीं भाई कुछ
हाँ?
पता नहीं random बंदे
What do you
Anyways,
really
do you
like?
guys?
She was
Wait,
doing
wait. Do you,
bondage
Papa
and shit
Silk
and
Touch.
it started
And it's for cheaper. Oi, he's giving me Silk Touch for cheaper.
I think you're being silk touched.
Yeah, why is this villager touching me?
You know, guys. You guys know what I really like to touch
Sharpness
though.
4. What about
You
sharpness
guys,
4?
no, guys. You guys, guys.
अभी नहीं मेरा वो अभी नहीं मेरे उसमें
You guys know
protection?
what I really like to touch though.
kids.
The McLaren Senna features a mid-mounted 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, codenamed M840TR, producing 800 psi or 789 horsepower and 800 Newton meter of torque. It uses a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and boasts a dry weight of under 1200 kg, achieving a power-to-weight ratio of 668 PS per ton. Key features include a unique carbon fiber planner fed by a roof-mounted snorkel, low inertia twin-scroll turbochargers, and an Inconel and a titanium exhaust system.
पता है
ये पी
नहीं एक्चुअली पूरा नहीं
वो चीज तो बहुत
पता
अच्छी लग रही है
मेनली पता
वो तो बहुत
The
अच्छा लग
Senna
रहा है
is the non-hybrid twin turbocharged 4-liter V8 engine is now rated at 824 horsepower.
क्या है
अबे क्या है क्या पूछ रहा है
Stop! I accidentally hit him. No! Something domestic violence.
This is what I imagine. The kind of voice, the kind of noises Somic might make in bed one day. when he gets brutally assaulted or raped by someone.
Something's hitting me. Guys, report him.
What? To what association will be even? What?
Report him to the police.
Report him to my balls, guys.
Something get reported to his balls.
Okay, time to go to the
Get
evidence
reported to my balls.
तन तन
Guys.
अबे यार अभी 10 एमरल्ड के लिए सिल्क टच दे रहा है ले लूं क्या 4 बार दे चुका है ये मुझे सिल्क टच
Imagine भाई Sonic is being baited by villagers in game. So bad. ये तो रियल मार्केट में नहीं है बहन जो फेक मार्केट से बेट हो रहा है
वापस शार्पनेस
villagers are better at bargaining with Sonic than real marketers are भाई
As soon as you guys said master beaters, this would give me curse of vanishing. Now he's giving me impale.
Varun is finally beating the game.
I'll impale him from behind.
Yo, Varun finally beating the game again.
Wait, what time?
अब बुक्स ही नहीं देगा मुझे
I love this music.
अबे बुक्स दे दे भाई
I will never play music over this boss fight because the music is so good actually.
reply oh my god
Now you'll oh shit, you do a lot of damage. Never mind.
नहीं है
I thought you would finally understand the struggle of having no balls.
building
Fucking using a summon, you fucking
really
bitch.
quick that
You pussy. You pussy use a summon.
pussy ass bitch
Okay.
imagine tanking that bro imagine not being Sonic bro imagine tanking that entire thing
oh my god
You pussy use a summon. Play gouge your eyes out right now and play with one hand. That's the only way to play.
पिट गया स्ट्रेंथ बिल्ड के साथ भी पिट गया छी
There should be. It's not a real attempt unless you have 3 dicks inside of you.
not a real attempt until you have 3 dicks in your ass
Exactly, Varun. Even I are here already. Tell me when you wanna do the real attempt.
oh पिट गया अब तो पिट गया
भाई
पिट गया बेंच अब तो पिट गया भाई अब तो पिट गया
Oh, he died. He died.
कूद गया भाई मतलब
उड़
It's
गया
not a real attempt until you're doing it on a mouse pad worth noticing and a fucking laptop the size of a fucking water bottle.
So it's not a real attempt until you have gouged your eyes out and are playing on a steering wheel.
playing on a steering wheel
It's not a real attempt until you're playing from a hospital, bhai.
Your attempts can go.
yeah you guys are not real
Please.
Okay, but can it run Elden Ring though?
Yes, क्या बक रहा है तू अभी क्या बक रहा है तू
can
तुमने
it
Okay,
be
guys.
Elden?
Yes, sex is cool and all, but can it run Elden Ring?
क्या बक रही हो
Can you grab all these villagers so they can
Guys,
and they're indebted to me?
I'm getting my 10,000 steps of the day.
आजा बे वापस आजा ले I'm getting
I'll leave the world before he leaves this fucking spot.
I'll leave this world before he leaves the fucking laptop.
I'm getting up. And getting up.
इतने नखरे तो डीडी ने भी नहीं किए थे जब उसको जेल
अरे
लेकर जा रहे
Guys, I'm getting close.
Bhai, bro is on fire today, yaar. Bro is on fire today, bhai.
No, now I'll do it.
बैठा हुआ था क्या I'll be mobile I do
Keep hitting me.
क्या क्या बोल रहे हो?
I think he's getting pegged, bro. I honestly think he's getting pegged. I honestly think he's getting pegged now. I honestly
As a
think he's getting
chappal boost. To wash my hands because of you now. Fuck you, bitch.
Alright,
This guy wants to get back at me for fuck you. Petty ass bitch.
While he's going to the washroom, let me just boot up Minecraft real quick.
I'm still in the
crazy,
VC.
bhai.
I can
Oh
hear you.
shit! Oh shit! Bro's gonna be on the
But I'ma
toilet
go-
hearing him.
I'ma go do some chem. Bye guys.
Massive cock.
You're gonna go
Massive.
do some cam, okay, nice.
Massive cock.
I got mending. Abhi mending. I have seen people try for 3 hours and not get mending. I tried for 10 minutes.
ये बहुत रेयर नहीं होता यार ऐसे बिल्कुल.
इतना rare भी नहीं होता. इतना तो मेरे को
No,
पता
But like
है.
I've seen people breaking. I've seen people breaking like more than 100 lectures.
Somic, why don't you do your job and remind me in 5 minutes? To take
No,
us.
you asked me at 5:23:05 or something.
Yes, why didn't you set an alarm? You are not my best friend anymore, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm
You are
sorry, but just because you didn't tell me 5 minutes.
I'm someone.
Actually, my
I'm yeah.
Since when
Apple.
you do that move, what the fuck?
It's been that move since I beat the game. I can confirm. Oh Lord.
पिट गया वरुण, पिट गया. अब तो पक्का पिट गया. मर गया साला. रेडगॉन फिर से बीट कर दिया तूने यार.
Shit.
मर गया.
কি খাবি বল একটু মাংস খেলে হবে নাকি রুটি খাবি না
Oh, let's go the stars.
মাংস রুটি খাবি না কি খাবি বল রুটি খাবি রুটি খাবি না
কি হয়নি এখনো? Go back. Actually don't.
टूट गया गुरु.
Okay, Guru.
कितने ज्यादा इसके अभी इसके
Abhi, you just need to look back after it's done, bro.
अरे
You can't not look at the boss. Or you should start running sideways.
or I get better damage. I think so I get better damage. I think so I get better damage.
Varun retarded है यार.
Varun, just get good. Why better damage?
पागल कितनी बार और गेम बीट
You don't need better damage. You need to get good, nigga. That's what
Yeah,
I've been
by
trying
this
to
time you
explain
should
to
have
this
gotten
motherfucker.
good.
This nigga still isn't good at the game.
And you still haven't beat the game. क्यों?
I have beat the game.
Alright, you have.
He has beat the game.
कब करा तूने?
Bitch ass. Dumb
I'm
fuck.
in the DLC. I beat the game so long ago, you have forgotten, bro. Literally, bro. Don't question my game beating. I did it on stream, bro.
Now, bro, you're a true gamer. Game.
Why? You know why?
Nigga. 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 Nigga.
यार मैंने अपनी निगाहों से उस निगाह को
मेरे निगाहों में.
guess what time it is?
Discord.
It's time for you to talk to Gunika.
Oh right, हाँ मैं भूल गया. Thank you for reminding me.
Exactly.
Sonic is more invested in the relationship
Oh
than
shit,
you
I
are.
thought.
Well,
No, I told him to
Have a
do
good-
it.
I am.
have a good therapy session.
Not exactly therapy session, but I support it nonetheless.
मैं नहीं करता
Okay.
यार, और क्या बोलते हैं, weapon upgrade.
I'm gonna join back.
No, you don't support. Not more than I support Varun coming out though. Do it, Varun.
You gagged him. You gagged him.
What?
Just do it, Varun.
When?
Varun,
Come
just
out.
do it. Varun, just come out.
I don't have enough runes. I thought, okay. Yeah, you can get it, I think so.
Aizakero yume wo kakiatsume Sagashimono sagashi ni yuku no sa One Piece.
One Piece.
वन पीस देखा है तूने? तेरे पे हमेशा ही वही चलता रहता है भाई. वन पीस अभी भी वॉचिंग वन पीस है ब्रो.
Sare kagi wo toru sa Okori kabute sa Takara chizu Tasukameta no nara Densetsu janai Toki Seki wa Shiwa
Okay, my headphone is switched off. That means there's going to be some.
思い寄せばいい酒の夢をかき集め探し物
Imagine what does an anime need to like go for 1200 episodes? I want to know what make.
Please give me some of the tabs.
Yeah, I'm just.
You were watching One Piece on the private tab. तो क्या publicly देखो क्या? You don't need to do. You could do it here. My account.
तो हाँ why the fuck do you read manga on the private tab then?
Huh?
Why do you read manga on the private tab?
Because it's my iPad. I can do it. Did I say you could do whatever? No, right?
Really not. Then
You opened App Store and you didn't close it. Fuck you. Great one. Hold on. Oh. This is crazy ass shit. Are you sure? Five. Okay. That's really great.
I'm goated. I'm goated like that. I'm goated. I'm goated like that.
So Varun, you should stream, yaar. I think you'll be successful.
Yes. Why? Why do people think that? Alright, I can do Rani's ending now. Yay.
Because people like autism.
Yay.
People support it.
Easily locked in.
I'm done. Summon Rani, yes. Chalo.
I
I
think
think
SPS
SPS
locked
locked
in.
in.
I don't think so. He logged in. He just he's talking to someone, or he just went pooping.
Yeah, we know who someone is.
Rani.
Rani.
Hello, Rani. ठीक है. I have done 3 total endings now. Nice. Most probably my 4th play, I guess 4th playthrough after this will be.
The battle is over, I see.
The one. The one. The real ending. The bad ending. Baby! Booba! Alright, these guys are male and a female at the same time, right? Alright. Smash.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars,
Oh, nice.
a 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
My outfit being crazy. Should have changed my outfit honestly though. Rani. Oh, you have two faces on you.
Well then, shall we?
Chala, aaja bhai. Aaja. Kiss me and I'll become your husband. I mean, yes.
Alright, you
My
gang.
fear
Do you guys want to
consort
peek?
eternal.
तो इधर रुक जा, मैं खत्म कर दिया गेम.
Shopik भाई आप फ्री हो अब? हेलो
Yeah.
फ्री है आप? और पीक
Yes.
आ जाओ भाई, पीक आ जाओ.
I have
I'll have food soon though.
If you do not want to shadow wishes,
तू भी आ जा वरुण.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't begin journey 2.
I can access it later, right? I
जल्दी से खाना खा ले भाई.
Yeah, you can just go to and begin journey 2. Give me 15 minutes. And I'll return to it. Let's start at 12. Character.
I think it was totally.
आ जा भाई, hop on peak.
Shopee का wait कर.
हाँ ठीक है. मजा आ गया. Calm down.
I see.
Black knife niche, I might get it.
Actually, you know what? Maybe let's watch Adventure Time on the side and play Forza for a little bit.
Okay, I have done this. Everything okay, nice. Alright, Malenia time again. चलो आ जाओ. Alright, stop it. You're there. Just tell me where are you.
Yeah?
And strength is S class. And
Yeah. I have this great sword as well.
you have to get that. You have to defeat the Radagon Final Boss. I remember
Guys, massive.
even the other grades were not this one, the other grafted grades were.
Also,
It also requires you to defeat the same kind of enemy.
by the way, we should play Night Rain soon. मैंने uninstall कर दिया था, but we can still try that shit again. Dang, it's funny when you just fucking control the boss.
I'm not seeing that. I'd lived, I think so. Please. I said please. With a very please heart. Ah, nice. Left side word.
everywhere. People have so many options, but no one wants to commit. And people's views of dating is more polarizing than ever.
You need to ignore her, bro.
I am so tired of feeling like it's never going to be my turn to find love. Don't
Text her. Could be amazing. What happens next?
These are some very bare minimum standards to be setting, and why does it feel so impossible for them to meet? One side of the internet will tell you that women are too picky and need to lower their standards, whilst the other side says that women aren't picky enough and need to raise their standards. Attractive women cannot afford to date down.
How attractive a woman is directly correlated how
I don't really care if this sounds mean. I can't respect a man who's done worse at life than me. How did you do worse in a system that was designed to help you do better? Some people think that women have it worse with hookup culture, situationships. Other parts of the internet think that men have it.
Yeah, from a guy's perspective, because you send out all these likes, and only a fraction of those likes turn into matches.
Why is it so hard to find a man who respects you in your time?
I feel like the dating app using the app as like listening to Max and Karen meeting up with someone.
Men have just turned the app to like an easier way to access media and SEX. We have never been at more polar opposite ends of the spectrum, but trust me when I say this is literally just the tip of the iceberg. Hey, if you're new, I'm Christina. I create videos about videos only. If you're a people pleaser, overachiever, overengineer, you're in the right place. There's a whole side of the internet that I've come across that are very anti-men. Not anti-men like men are trash sort of way, but more so I'm still happy to chill life without a man in my life. That I don't need a man. I'm happy with my friends, happy with my family, happy with my job. I'm so chilled and zen. There's that type of internet that I see, but then there's also the side of the internet that says like, this is my prime. I'm 25. I want to settle down. I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that. Like they can't find what they want. I made a video on why Gen Z is undateable and how there's so many different things as a generation that we struggle with that make it really hard to find the right person. This is kind of a follow-up, but more of a follow-up of how issues are and how it makes fixes that we struggle with. Like culture of men on dating apps, the culture of women on dating apps, the perceptions that we all have of each other is totally different. And I feel like that's why a lot of us are struggling right now. This comment that I saw summarized my culture so well. Dating for women is like shopping. Dating for men is I understand that men are struggling a lot in the app because like you have to be really attractive or you have to present yourself a certain way. Like when it's very much. Like it's really common for a guy to go on a dating app for like a few weeks and swipe up, but literally have zero matches, which as a girl, you can literally be an average girl that one. Whether that's like one or two matches is a whole different ballgame. I don't want people in the comments like, yeah, like when we get into that. Trust me when I say the quality of matches, it's not doing it. Dating women is about dating kind of a job and again, I feel like the shopping analogy is different, but I feel like that does very well and it shows that women have a lot more options. For me and my friends, we talk about the apps, we show each other the matches and we show each other the messages and then like the things. It's just like quality on dating apps. Sometimes I feel like there's a whole load of stuff on the clearance rack. Like you're shopping, but a lot of it is just on sale and maybe has all and it's not very good quality. So kind of find an item that's like a high quality item. It's not in a sale, it's good quality, it's not reduced, it's actually worth the price. I just like that is the struggle that's low. In terms of hookup culture in general, I know that's a question that makes people struggle with dating. I've not really got involved with hookup my thing. I do know it's just a guaranteed way to maybe a safe relationship, and that's something that a lot of women struggle with right now. Is like guys want the benefits, the circumstances, and the feeling of a relationship, but then they don't really want the label of one. I don't know if it's just me, but I also feel like men are just sick of women, and women are just sick of men.
Half of Gen Z men no longer actively even trying to date. They're not even trying. And so the question is, well, why is that happening to women? Women, first off, are dating older. They want more economically pushed to class men, and that's usually older men. In addition, when young women are women, they have much better social networks. They have much stronger friend networks. Whereas guys kind of lone wolves and kind of literally sequester from everyone and everything.
What he said about women having social networks and when they get lonely, I guess they have friends, I totally see that. I literally saw a girl, I think I'm probably going to watch her video next. I literally saw a girl kind of complaining about the male loneliness epidemic. Maybe not complaining, but she was definitely like having a rant where she basically said like, I don't feel bad for men. She was saying like, whose fault is this? The patriarchy. You guys created this system, now you're not happy with it. If if you don't open up, it's not our fault. Women actually open up. Women open up to their friends. I think a huge problem with a lot of these things is that people are so general. Like there's such a generalization. Even just saying like women have.
Oh shit, मैंने भाई sorry मुझे लगा मैं muted था. तुम्हें सुनाई दे रहा था सब कुछ ना? What did you think of the video? What did you think of the video?
Pretty controversial and I like it.
Yeah, same. I was like मेरे बस feed पे आ गया एक दिन and I was like fuck it. तो तेरे को क्या करना है? Do I need to mute or some shit?
If you can, it's possible.
मैं mute कर लेता
Voice
हूँ.
cancellation होती नहीं ना तेरे
Okay.
Social networks. A lot of women don't. Like, so many women have toxic friends. Or so many women, I feel like they literally don't have any friends. They have their family. They don't even have their family. It's so generalization. And then, you know, the girl was talking about men, like men being broken up and stuff. Like, there's two of them. So it's like...
Yeah. There's no visual info. मैं भी नहीं देख रहा वीडियो. I don't even know what's going on. It's good white noise.
All these things are so general that they actually don't even make any sense after a while. Because like you're talking about a small group of people and then painting it as if like the whole gender is that way. In the comments of this video, people are saying, I can't afford a girlfriend. You've got to make some money to afford a girlfriend now. I'd rather just focus on myself. It feels as if love is dead. No loyalty, no authenticity, no love, no friendship. Everything is an if or a red flag thing. I'd rather be alone than have my that was a bit sad. In fact, I'm 22 and completely have stopped thinking on it. I'm sure there's truth to all of this. I'm not even going to dispute that. But honestly, I feel like it's the same with both ends. It's not just men that are giving up and thinking like, I've given up on women. Like, women have absolutely given up on men as well.
I feel like Box Air View talks about how she's not taking men. I think this is part of a larger trend within a lot of women online and just women in general of like giving up on men, giving up on relationships and reverting back to what feels safe. I'm never gonna date men again, ever again. Like with my friends, like I want to, you know, go deeper into that. And like, is that really? Well, that maybe it will.
Dating used to be a bit disappointing and that's normal, but now it just feels overly traumatic. I want to be in love, but I'm tired. I'm a single 31-year-old and I'm done. Something isn't right with men. It took me 4 years of knowing men to realize I'm safer and happier solo. My time away from men, I experienced exponential growth in every area of my life because I was no longer held back. My thing is, I wonder how long this will last because ultimately, you can kind of ignore women. Like, I want to focus on myself. Let me just kind of sort out my career, focus on myself. And as a woman, you can say, I'm just happy.
That's true.
I don't
You cannot just fucking ignore
say that,
like,
but
relationships entirely.
some level of companionship. And I don't necessarily mean relationship per se because we're social creatures. Like we need connection with other people, need companionship, and to be part of a tribe. It's the reason why like your life can be going perfectly. Like you can have the career that you want. You can focus on your career, make the money, or you can like I don't know, like things can be thriving for you. But if you don't have either really close friends or you don't have a relationship, I feel like something is missing. Because whether we like it or not, I'm sure it's on like Maslow's hierarchy of needs to have like some level of companionship or like connection with other people, respect from other people, relationships. Like you do need it as a human. It's not even like what you want. You don't even want a relationship. It gets to the point where you will actually just need one. And I don't mean need like you need it to survive. You can live your whole life being single. You can literally die single. Like you don't need a relationship per se. I know that contradicts what I've just said, but like there's always going to be something like even not my time, like there's something missing from my life. With that being said, I think it's healthy to have a single period of your life. Like I love how people are talking about focusing on themselves and like just doing things for them, because I think if you have a busy, thriving life outside of your relationships, I feel like you can then come to a relationship as a much more whole person. Like sometimes I think people go into relationships or go on the dating apps for a bit of like validation and to fill a void almost. I mean that is, I'm gonna argue that's what the culture is. Like people have a void that they want to fill and they're filling it with like casual sex with people. Another thing I think people that like fear in the dating scene now, love is really motivated by hope. Like a lot of people in these comments kind of sharing things about like how they don't have anything now or lots of people are opening up. Like I'm so traumatized. I feel like people are so scared now to get into relationships and it's absolutely bad experiences. Everyone has. But it's also one of those things that is just you can't really navigate dating without having your feelings hurt. When I was 18 and I first started like going on dating and stuff, and I downloaded like Bumble for the first time, that was a big fear of mine, and I was trying to navigate it and like message only certain people that were my type, or everyone else is going to hurt my feelings, or I would just be so scared of having my feelings hurt that I was treading really lightly. And I think if you want to date without having your feelings hurt, I almost feel like that's not going to happen. Human beings are human beings. Like, we will do the wrong things, we will make mistakes. There is no way that you could even navigate dating people without hurting someone else's feelings. Like, I've gone on dates and I've had to like let people down. Like, even though I don't want to say anything bad, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It just comes with the territory. So in a way, I think when you are motivated by fear and you're like, I've got my guard up, I just want to have my feelings hurt, I'm going to pull away, like I'm not going to get involved. It's just like, that it's kind of an inevitable thing. Even if you don't get your feelings hurt, you might hurt someone else's, and that's not a bad thing. It's just what happens. Like, it reminds me, I was actually talking to my friends. We were talking about Hinge. I was talking to her. I was telling her I've met a new guy on Hinge. Things are going quite well. Like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but like he's nice, and I'm really nervous. I think we're gonna meet up. But like, I just want to catch feelings. Like, we'll see how it goes. But I just want to get my feelings hurt. And I told her this, and she was like, "What's wrong if you catch feelings? Like, just catch the feelings. You're not gonna die." And we were like, you're right actually. She was like, we're so scared of catching feelings, but like catching feelings is really like that, it's just what happens. It's not like this big scary thing that you can't survive or that will kill you. And when she said that to me, I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. I think, I didn't think it at the time, but I think catching feelings and feelings being hurt is something that I've built up so much in my head that I was so terrified of it, and I was really like not believing myself around people and like allowing dates to happen and allowing things to happen because I was like, I'm getting back to my feelings hurt. And I feel like me in that situation, and a lot of people, I feel like have a scarcity mindset when it comes to dating. Like, you should never put all the things in one basket, or never like fully care about someone, because what if they have feelings and then like you move on to the next one and then you're going to be damaged and hurt really much. It's kind of like you're even down to the person before they give themselves a chance to prove themselves to you. But with that being said, I think there's definitely in the Gen Z world, maybe the millennials as well, there's a lack of like an abundance mindset where people are a little bit more trusting, and you could argue it's because of the circumstance, like there are less trustworthy people around. In a book I read called Attached, it's basically talking about our attachment styles and how they show up and how they affect our relationships and stuff. And in the book they said that one of the insecure attachment styles, which is avoidant, which is basically when you're one of these people that seems like you care about your partner, but deep down you're not fully invested. Like, you're always in the back of your mind thinking like, oh well, if they were my perfect partner, they would behave like this, and or my ex, they were great. My ex did this and they don't. Like, you low-key in the back of your mind are always a little bit distant to your partner, and you might be the sort of person to like go to someone, or you might be the sort of person to like cut things off prematurely because you don't want to get your feelings hurt. And in the book they were talking about the fact that most people on dating apps are actually avoidant, because they are quite attached. They tend to cut things off quickly and tend to cut things off and then hop back into the dating pool. Whereas the secure attachment style, which is people that are very healthy about their feelings, open up quickly, they want to try things, they want to be clingy, but then they also want to like touch and distance. They're actually often in a relationship, so there's quite like a small pool of them in the dating app because they're like happy in relationships. Even if things aren't going well and like sunshine and rainbows, secure people that have a secure attachment style are very willing to like communicate what things through. They're not going to up the moment like the red flag happens, or like the moment they get the itch. It brings up like everyone, you know, a lot of us have a weird obsession with like the idea of a partner. Like the avoidant attachment style that I was talking about, people that have like this fantasy of what a partner is, and they seem to constantly on dating apps change that person, and if you don't meet all the criteria and tick all these boxes, like they're gonna be. Social media does not help with this. I feel like we all have an idea of what every single celebrity relationship has going on. Like, if you spend at least 10 minutes on Instagram, like, you know who's broken up with who's just been surprised in a hotel room with like the roses and the petals, and who's just got like a nut card gifted to them for their birthday. Like, you have such an idea of what other people's relationships and but this I want as well. He's not like this to me, that I don't really want him. Likewise, if my girl doesn't like this, then she's not bad enough to me, that she's not attractive enough. Like, I really want a girl that looks like this. Someone left a comment on my video and I think this is up so well. We don't date people as a success, that we represent like trophies for our peers. You're not looking for a boyfriend, but two guys, blue eyes, beautiful hair, nice and rich, attractive. To many women, and men don't look for a girlfriend, they look for like die. He can enjoy whatever he wants and whatever. Humans don't want to be in a relationship with another human. Humans want to be in a relationship with ideals. That is insane. We don't date people, we date avatars of success that we represent to our peers. So I'm not dating this guy because I like the guy. It's like, I'm dating this guy because of what he represents. That's so interesting. I feel like I'm naturally inclined to be like, oh, but that's not how I date. Like, I genuinely don't think it is, because I have a running joke with my friends that, like, I don't date guys that are attractive. Like, I physically, I don't find men attractive. I physically can't look at a guy and find him attractive. To find a guy attractive, I have to talk to them. Like, you can show me Michael B. Jordan, I genuinely, like, I don't find him attractive. Like, I literally don't. A guy's only attractive if there's, like, something we talk about. But in conversation, I find him funny and interesting and, like, easy to talk to. Because to me, attraction is more emotional than it
Yes.
is. Like,
Yes.
if I could, like, go on a date with someone, and, like, this has happened before. Like, I've gone on a date with someone, and, like, I get along with them. My friends are like, oh, like, show us a photo of him. And I'm like, no, like, you don't see the photo of him. Like, it's okay. Like, he's really funny, though. Like, he's good shots. Like, he's really funny. Anyway, a lot of people date avatars, they don't date people. Maybe I'm being naive, maybe I do as well, I don't know, but we tend to want a partner that is going to be kind of like a good representation of us in a way. I also think maybe that's why some girls, maybe that they want a guy to give them like princess treatment, or kind of the trend of like black cat, golden retriever. You might genuinely want that for genuine reasons. You're not trying to prove anything to anyone else. But maybe some women like want the princess treatment so that it's like, I can show this off to my friends that my guy buys flowers for me, he treats me to hotel rooms, he treats me to all these things. Like, it's less so like you genuinely in your heart want it, but it's more so like, this is an avatar that I can portray to other people. Another huge problem we have is unlimited options, or the idea that we have unlimited options. Do we actually have unlimited options? I don't know. The quality of people on dating apps isn't always up to what you think it is, and I stand by that. I think people act like, oh, as a woman you always have so many options, like you easily get matches. The quality though, and maybe even as a guy as well, people always like to talk about how a guy that's in the top 10% attraction wise will get access to a lot more women. But I'm convinced, I don't know if the quality of those women are really like what you think they are. If a woman is attractive mainly because of her looks, is that a woman that you want? And it goes both ways. I think if you're a girl who's like genetically gifted, like you look amazing in photos, and you're only kind of portraying one side of your personality, it's only showing like very visually appealing photos, but not as much personality, and guys like you just for how you look, I don't know if the quality of that is. One thing I do know though is that our maximize mindset. When I was reading this book called How to Style, essentially another relationship book that I read, but it was so good. So someone talking about like there's in life, you either maximize or sacrifice. Maximize is what they want. If they're buying like a fancy stuff, they want to read all the videos, go to the stores, try them out, like test out the keyboard, like check the prices, like what discounts can I get, everything. It satisfies them. They've got an idea of what they want. They've got their eye on maybe, I don't know, like laptop. I'll try out a few, look at a few reviews and watch a few videos, but they are satisfied once they're using that. The maximizer might also want that extra laptop, especially, but they'll also consider like nothing there. They'll also consider like they'll go back to yours and then they'll think about like something. Like they tend to like go back on a lot of like exhaust their options. And when it comes to dating, maximizing sort of people that they have an idea of what they want. They've got a long list of things, they've got that avatar in mind. And they tell themselves that until I find this person, until I meet someone who I date, maybe that sounds like something that's in my values and something there. But actually, in this book, all the relationship experts actually ahead of love and science. She said that satisfiers are actually more happy and fulfilled in relationships. They're people that when they are going on a date, on a dating app, they have an idea of what they want. They go in with a okay, this is the traits that I want, not necessarily the appearance that I want. They're not really leading with type, it's also like what I would like to share. That's another thing she said, like, your type is a waste of time. But that's gonna, I'm actually planning a separate video on that. Your type is a waste of time, that's what matters is like your values when you're going into dating, like satisfies and slow in thinking, I want someone with integrity, trustworthy, someone who wants a family, like similar future plans. If that means they're a 6'2" blonde, no. If that means they're a 5'7" brown haired guy, I don't know, ginger person, I don't know, definitely not. Once they found someone that meets the values they're looking for and like they're satisfied, they don't think they don't get the gift really quickly, they're not really sensitive tips like advice. Sacrifices in my mind sound like very secure attached people. They sound like people that if an issue does arise on the first day or second day, like they will talk it through. They're not gonna ask you. It sounds very different to the kind of have avoid attachment who is really alarmed and almost like triggered by any sort of different conflict that you have in a relationship. Maximizes and satisfies supply issues on different areas of life. You might actually be maybe a satisficer in work or hobbies. I don't know. Maybe you find something on that that's into you and it's not happy with that. But then when it comes to dating, like you're never satisfied with people on dating. Like it's tricky as someone like me, I think you've been in a relationship. Sometimes I find I'm going on dates, and now that I know I'm satisficer, I'm like, don't exhaust yourself. Like be a satisficer. Satisficers are happy at research shows. Satisficers are more happy in films. Don't try to exhaust your options. Then I find it difficult because like I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm like I'm testing it out as I'm going. What I'm trying to work on is knowing more from the insecure attachment style. Like I and not like someone who's secure, someone who can openly communicate and trust other people. It's okay to, in the book where they talk about attachment styles, they're also saying like it's okay to actually like be dependent on people. We have a culture which is very like be independent, like be a boss babe, like you don't need men, like which is all true. That's all great. You should be independent. You should have your own life and your own money and your own career. But when you're in a relationship, it wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be a proper relationship if you didn't like depend on them a little bit in terms of like I think dependence to me when I think of dependence I think of like emotional like emotionally like I want you to be there for me I want to be there for you like I want us to be together. I don't mean dependent like you're paying my rent or like these private shoes like that's like transactional actually, which is why sometimes when we go into dating like not wanting to catch feelings we're shooting ourselves in the foot because like to have a solid relationship I do think you need to emotionally be there for each other and without being there for each other emotionally without catching feelings, how do you depend on each other? All those feelings. It's so tough. I literally don't have all the answers, guys. Like, it's so tough because it does feel like there's a lot of game players out there. The thing that I've come to realize is I feel like the more that you date when you're on the apps, you can quickly suss people out. Like, there's just certain things people say, like guys say that you're like, okay, you're messing around here. I was talking to a guy a few weeks ago who the conversation was going well. It wasn't burn my socks off, but it was just like, small talk, chit chat. What do you for work? Where are you from? Oh, you live here? Oh, cool, yeah, it's nice. Very like one of them. And then he out of the blue, it actually was unexpected. He was kind of like, oh, you should come over to the beach near my house so that we could go for a walk, because I think we spoke about like enjoying the outdoors. And the fact that it was on the same day, he was saying like, come to my house today, and it was so like spontaneous, like now, like no warning, no planning for it, like that was giving me a bit of a red flag in terms of like, I feel like he just wanted to hook up. You wouldn't invite someone on a proper date that's like conveniently a stone's throw away from your house, and you wouldn't do it as well, like the same day. That's what I think. After you've talked to people a few times, there's just certain little things after a while that you'll pick up on where you're no longer naive, like you're clued up, like this is not a guy that's genuinely wanting to spontaneously see me, like he wants to hook up. And there are a lot of those on the apps. I think I can only speak for myself as a woman, but I feel like you do have to have quite a high threshold for like, I don't need validation from this app. I'm not on here to validate myself. I'm not on here looking for compliments or for like people to say that they like me, or you have to be on there like for genuine reasons. Otherwise, I think little moments like this where someone's telling you to come over to like literally basically his garden to go for a walk on the beach near his house, like I think if you are on the apps for insecure reasons where you want validation, sometimes you might let little things like that slip, and then you might end up in a situationship, or you might like, you never know. But validation as a woman and trying to get validation from a relationship is a very common thing, but not something that people talk about often. I feel like if you're one of those girls that never gets attention in school or in high school, and then you turn 18, you start to like grow into your features, you start to dress differently, dress nice, do your makeup, you might start to feel more confident in yourself, and then also start to like get attention from men. But if you're not careful and the validation that you're getting is like coming from the wrong place, you might end up in an unhealthy relationship. I spoke about this a lot more in this video, which I'm going to link here, where I was breaking down a lot of the things that men secretly think in dating relationships, according to this author who's like an expert. So let me know what you think of that video. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
0 people like you. Hey, send out 500 likes and you get
0 back.
Dating apps are not in the business.
What the
of
fuck
keeping
did
you money. They're in the
Leave
business
it
of
up,
making money.
the dating apps scam? Why they don't want you to find love? ये मैं नहीं देख रहा मुझे.
Hello? Okay. It's for you, James.
Hey, James. This is James from the future.
Just wanted to give you a call and let you know that...
Puberty can be tough, but it's worth it.
No, I just wanted to let you know that everything's going to be okay.
I love you.
You got the wrong number. I grew up in a generation where smartphones were a new thing and everyone in my class had one, except for me. My parents never got me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff, which backfired horribly. So they never gave me a smartphone. In fact, I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 16 years old. Now, as an adult who uses a cell phone every day, I don't know how I survived for 16 years without one. I think when I was younger, if I was ever in a situation where I needed to call my parents, I would just ask the nearest person if I could borrow their phone. Now, if there's any parents watching this who haven't given their children a cell phone yet, take it from a guy on the internet with no children. You should get them one. It doesn't have to be a smart one, you can just give them your standard drug dealer phone. You should at least give them a cell phone in case there's an emergency and they need to call you or the police. The only downside I can think of giving your child a phone is they'll end up spending too much time on it, so you just turn off their service from time to time. When I turned 16 and finished up my sophomore year of high school, I got my very first cell phone, an LG Cosmos 2. I didn't grow up in the 90s. Everyone else had iPhones, but I was the only one with a phone that had a keyboard on it. And with that cell phone, I had a couple of incidences where sometimes a random person would call me, thinking I was someone else, and then wouldn't admit they're wrong. That's how you segue into the theme of this month's video. This first story happened when I was working at Suwabway. That's right, another Suwabway story. Hashtag Suwabway4. It wasn't good enough to be in the other three. So, it was 5 minutes until closing, and we get a phone call to Suwabway phone. Pick it up and say, "Thank you for calling Suwabway. How may I help you?" I was supposed to say, "This is James. How may I help you?" But I wasn't about to tell this random stranger my name. Idiot. Anyway, the other person on the line said, "Hey, what time do you guys close?" "In 5 minutes. Is it alright if I show up late? I just need gas." And being the good employee that I was totally willing to make this guy sandwich over the phone, let him pick it up after we closed, and then I wouldn't bring him up and just pocket the money. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's a crime. Please don't sue me. So I said, "Yeah, I can do that. What kind of sandwich do you want?" And he said, "I just need gas." "Oh, don't worry, sir. This sandwich will give you plenty of gas." I mean, you want chips or something?" "No," he said. "I just need gas." I was a little confused. "Okay, yes. So you'll get gas, then are you going to stop by and pick up a sandwich?" And he said, "I don't want a sandwich." Then it hit me. Even though the first thing I ever said to this guy was, "Thank you for calling Suwabway," I think he thought he was talking to a gas station. So I said, "Sir, this is a Suwabway?" "Oh." And I never got the chance to tell him that gas pumps don't blow. This next story happened when I was at home and I got a call from a number I didn't recognize. Now, I've had friends tell me that they don't answer the phone to any number they don't recognize, but my anxiety won't let me do that. What if it's your bank calling saying your account got hacked? What if it's your grandma? Because why would you have her saved in your phone? Or what if it's your Nigerian uncle who wants to give you his collection of gold bars and needs your information for a wire transfer? You just never know, so I always think it's wrong. So I answered it, and it was a woman asking for a refund. And I said, "Oh, I'm not, you have the wrong number." She goes, "Isn't this 416295? That's obviously not the number, so try calling. And I said, "No, this is 416293. Because that's my phone number. Again, that's not actually a valid phone number, so please don't call it. And she goes, 3? I don't think I pressed 3. And I don't know what to say to this woman, because my number is 416-293, but she doesn't think she pushed 3. So I don't know how she's talking to me right now. Unless she did. So I said, well, obviously.
Jesus.
Did. Then I made a comic about the whole situation because I thought the internet would think it was funny. This next story happened not too long ago. I got a call from a number I didn't recognize at 9:30 in the morning, and I was lying in my bed, asleep. And most people would agree that you're supposed to be awake and productive at 9:30. I didn't want whoever this stranger was to be kind of lazy, so I had to answer the phone with my best. I've been awake for several hours voice. Hello?
You're going to have to come quickly! Timmy fell down the well, pants!
What?
I said you're going to have to come quickly because Timmy fell down the well, pants!
I could tell it was a woman on the phone, but it was either her accent or the phone being buggy or I just had woken up. I could not understand anything she was saying, but I could make out one word, which was Vance. So, I did not have a lot to go off of. I said, you have the wrong number. Okay, bye. Well, I should probably get the day started, I thought as I went back to sleep. But then immediately I got a call from the same number, and I thought, okay, maybe if this person is calling again, even after I explicitly told her she had the wrong number, maybe it's not a wrong number after all. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it's an emergency, so maybe... talk to me. Okay. I can't understand anything. So then this woman must have handed the phone to her friend because a different voice started talking, and I could actually understand her, and I'll never forget what she said, which was, Vance, no one thinks that you're funny, and even though I'm not Vance, that kind of hurt. So I stated the obvious, which was, yes I am, also not Vance. And she said, no, Lance! So this whole time, these two have been looking for a Lance. So I told this woman, I'm not Lance either. And she said, well, this is the number they gave me. Okay, if she had said it like, oh, I'm sorry, this is the number they gave me. I didn't mean to call you, stranger. Also, I do think you're funny and enjoy your videos. Then that would have been totally fine. She's just shifting the blame to someone else. But instead, she sounded so condescending, like I was wasting her time. Well, this is the number they gave me, and they can't be wrong, so you must be the real Lance. So I said, well, they must have given it to you wrong. Look, I'm too tired to make fun. But then, she hung up on me. Like this woman just basically called a random person, said, you're not funny, and then hung up. So I decided to call her back and said, hey, I just found the real Lance. He's the funniest guy I ever met. And he told me he doesn't give his phone number out to rude pieces of shit. Just kidding on the last part. I thought about doing it, but then I went back to sleep. Then someone on the internet found my phone number, and I changed it. Whoever has my old number is probably getting a lot of calls from strangers and people I went to high school with. Sorry.
अबे क्या हो गया?
You know, I never really understood trigger.
Okay. When is bro coming peak? सौते को बुलाओ यार. क्या कर रहा है वो बेंचर था? 1 घंटे लगा दिए साले ने खाने में. ओए वरुण बुला यार भाई. क्या कर रहे हैं? नहीं आएगा तो नहीं आएगा तो मैं जा रहा हूँ. Bro is already done eating. Massive. Massive. Okuda senpai. Okuda senpai. Okuda senpai. Okuda senpai. मैं पीक ओपन कर रहा हूँ बाकी तेरा बाढ़ में बैठ एल्डन रिंग
मेरे तो हो गया यार और
अब तो भाई पीक करता है तो बुटीक में भी हो
Okay, I can peek.
भाई मेरे को 3 घंटे लग गए भाई पीक ऑर्गेनाइज करने में
Alright, okay.